top exists behind our back. Its glittering surfaces are blank and true. Yet always the ridiculous nude flanks urge the fabrication of some cloth to cover. Such starkness, accuracy must not stalk at large. This next poem I picked after a Pink Floyd song. It's called Watercolor of Grantchester Meadows. There, spring lambs in the sheepfold, an air stilled, silvered as water in a glass. Nothing is big or far. The small shrew chitters from its wilderness of grass heads and is heard. Each thumb-sized bird flits nimble-winged in thickets and of good color. Cloud-rack and owl-hollowed willows slant over the bland granta, double their white and green, whirled under the sheer water, and ride the flux of anchor upside down. The punter sinks his pole in Brian's pool, cattails part while the tame cygnets steer. It is a country on a nursery plate. Spotted cows revolve their jaws and crop red clover or gnaw beetroot, bellied on a nimbus of sun-glazed buttercup, hedging meadows of benign, Arcadian green. The blood-buried hawthorn hides its spine with white. Droll, vegetarian, the water rat, saws down a reed and swims his limber grove, while the students stroll or sit, hands laced in a moody adolescence of love. Black-gowned, but unaware, how in such mild air the owl shall swoop down from its tret, the rat cry out. I am only in the company of myself this afternoon, yet I am visiting with each passerby. I've keenly tuned my eyes to the souls that wander the town. I tally the times they meet my telescope. Many women with small dogs and high heels that rarely turn my direction. A woman on the curb holding the leash of a German shepherd. Her phone has just reached the end of the line. She looks at me with remorseful, tired eyes and another passerby smile. Beside her is a man, eyes much less lively, head shaved and skin dull. On the concrete is a sign made of cardboard and black ink. I kneel on the ground while engaging in a small agreement. He looks at me with pools of guilty shame as I rummage through my bag. I pet the dog. You're such a pretty girl. He does not meet my face when telling me the dog is male. I am now sitting on the ground, and the woman tells me, although the streets are bare, that I best be on my way. I take the cue. God bless you. She has reached the end of the line, and I am ringing. I don't feel the loss of the $20 paper. It lays valueless, unused. But I am faced now with the loss of that brief connection. The windows I was looking into have shut, though many more walk, cracked open, down the streets. Is my voice noise if it isn't heard? If I am seen, without knowing I am seen, am I? A woman walks many small dogs. A girl walks a wheelchair and a terrier. I walk holding the leash of my future, and think of the miners, leaned on establishment walls, smoking into the high sun. His mind has become veteran, his youth grown out in mother mist, a cigarette and a cardboard cry for the life that has since expired. The end of the line, and the passerbys keep ringing. Some Caesar sculpted stone, Greek brow laid in marble, cold and white clay was thrown to make his Roman marvel. She's shrouded in old lace, her body satin sewn, poor porcelain painted face, too fragile to be known. By his strong statue soared a doll's modesty and grace, though greatly it's adored. she'd break in his embrace. Though skin alludes to flesh, he's stiff as polished bone, at risk her shattered glass, best left hollow and alone. His hips, his jaw, his pride ring the call to warmth well after it has died. Pure safety on the shelf, cold clothes collecting dust, long his artwork royal self, rain-stained ceramic rust.
Well, oh, baby, my